Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. This is the Traquair. Traquair, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the Jacobite Ale. Traquair Jacobite Ale. This is brewed with coriander and fermented in oak barrels. 1745 and I guess 1995 as far as the either reopening or something goes. This is a product of Scotland, and I love Scotch ales. From so far anyway, I just like breweries from Scotland. They make very solid ales. This is 8% alcohol by volume, 1.9 fluid ounces. Let's see. This is a Scotch ale with ancient ingredients, so that's pretty cool. Uses a 1738 copper kettle and oak fermentation to produce fine ale. First brewed in 1995 to commemorate the Jacobite Revolution. Brewed by Traquair House, Inner Leithen, Peeblesshire, Scotland. Best before June 2018. So this keeps forever. Which is really cool. The famous, and it shows a picture of the Bear Gates right here, and it says the famous Bear Gates guarding the approach to the Traquair House near Peebles have been closed since 1745, and the last person to pass through them was Bonnie Prince Charles. A little bit of history for you, and these were brought to us by merchantduvin.com. Those guys. I think they also do Sammy Smith, things like that. There we go. Kind of excited about this one. Oh wow, that's dark. That's rich. These are bottle conditioned, I do believe. So I let them sit for a little bit. I'm gonna get that in there to a certain extent. We'll top it off right about there. A full English pint. This is an actual. He's 1.9. Yes, 1.9 fluid ounces. So just a little bit over an American pint, but that's a full English pint right there. And I left a little just touch in the bottle, because I believe this is bottle condition. That doesn't mean it is bottle condition. I just believe it is. A little hard to see though. Fuck it, right? Fuck it. Even if it is, screw it. Get it in. Go for it. Okay. This is a lovely, lovely rich. There's mild carbonation going on. Very little. Up to the light, it's a lovely ruby. But just looking at it, you're looking at a porter right now. Just by the look. Very tiny head, 8% alcohol by volume. I'm picking up sweet molasses. A bit of flour. Flowers, not flour. Okay, we're going to get our first taste of the Jacobite Ale. And it's been fermented in oak, so hopefully we get a nice smokiness and some vanilla. I don't know if it was in whiskeys or anything like that, or just oak. That is different. It's subtly sweet in a way. It's not a malt bomb. While you're drinking it, there's a slight bitterness to it. But you have this kind of, the coriander comes through and it mixes with kind of vanilla-y flavor together, and it blends right together and it just kind of travels. Like that while you're drinking it, just it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's really interesting. I've never actually tasted this flavor before, the blend. but you're definitely getting really nice roasted malts. You're getting something that reminds me of raisins or plums. You almost more like a prune than a plum, maybe, because it's got that dried fruit kind of quality to it. This reminds me of a toned down version of Trois Pistoles. That's what it reminds me of. I'll tell you right now, this is definitely a thinker's ale. It's subtle, but it's rich at the same time. There's a couple different really, really intricate things going on inside this ale that I can't pick apart, because it's just one of those, I don't know, it seems really interesting. Maybe I'm just caught up in the whole thing with it, but you're getting some of that prune in the flavor now, in the aroma. Now that you drank it down a little bit. This is 8%. You wouldn't tell it at all. It's a lot easier to drink, like basically in general, than Trois Pistoles. That has a little bit more carbonation, so it's harder to drink. Plus the alcohol is more prominent, so it's harder to drink. Excuse me. This has all those lovely subtle characteristics and flavors of that, because you're getting almost a molasses character. You're getting prunes. So it's like this kind of roasted malts, sweetness, sugars, prunes, all mixed together. So it's very interesting, and it's nothing in this is overbearing. Oh, and it smells really nice too. I would like it if it was just a little bit bigger, though. Either a lovely mouthfeel, because it's basically a low side of medium mouthfeel. If it had more of a mouthfeel, or if there was bigger vanilla notes, or if there was a smokiness, because I'm not really picking up any smokiness. There just needs to be something else to this to make it really, really great. So, but it's still very good. I'm going to give this one, from all the things that I like about it, though, I'm still going to give this an 8.5. An 8.5 to the Traquair Jacobite Ale. And this is from the TRI-Quair Brewing Company, I believe. And they are from Scotland. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers.